My name is Rachel, and I am 43 years old. And I took genetic testing in 2015 that revealed that I had a BRCA2 gene. So as far as the BRCA2 gene, it is a type of disposition to breast cancer based on your genetics and your family history. My grandmother and my aunt both had breast cancer, so I sort of always had a guess that it was in my family history. So I thought taking the genetic test was very smart to do. Once I did take the genetic testing, it confirmed that I had a very high likelihood of developing breast cancer in my future. My grandmother and aunt had been diagnosed very early in their 30s. And so I didn't feel like I had much time to make a decision, but I still took quite a bit of time to decide how to address the results. I had a lot of monitoring over the course of the 5 to 6 years before I was able to get in with SWBA for my procedure. I read a lot of books. I did a lot of research on the types of improvement that I wanted to have after a mastectomy, but I knew that I needed to have a prophylactic double mastectomy in order to increase my chance of being around for my family and living a long life. Prior to coming to SWBA, I did not have any prior reconstruction. I was on a strict regimen of monitoring for breast cancer every 6 months. I'd undergo a mammogram and an MRI for just very close monitoring, and that wears on you after a while. And I started to get closer to my 40s. I knew that I needed to have the procedure done, so I found SWBA. When I first found out that I had the genetic mutation for breast cancer and started looking into options as far as for reconstruction after a prophylactic double mastectomy, I found the DIEP flap procedure and became very interested. So I specifically sought out SWBA because they did have doctors that were knowledgeable and had a lot of experience in the DIEP flap procedure and reconstruction. And then from just there, as far as scheduling, instruction, education, giving me an idea of what to expect, what sort of garments to wear, they were very helpful all throughout the whole process, leading up to my procedure and even after my procedure. I really enjoyed the staff here at SWBA. It sounds cliche, but from the moment you go to check in with them, the staff is so optimistic and bright and happy, and so you almost forget that you're kind of in a scary kind of a situation. They do make you feel really comfortable, and the doctors do as well. I actually had a really scary moment in my surgery where my left breast didn't take very well right after the initial procedure, and Dr. Matitoff had to come and help me through a second procedure, and it was really nice to see him there and know that in the middle of the night he was there to help and make sure that everything was going to be okay, and that I would come out on the other side with the best results as possible for appearance in the future. I am about a year and a half out of from recovery, and I feel as though I'm back to where I was 100% before the procedure. I just have a lot less anxiety now about my future. I am back to all of my activities without restrictions or limitations, and I am even getting some feeling back. So I'm really happy about my recovery and where I am now. I don't have any concerns at all. Before my procedure, the daunting I called it scanxiety, because every 6 months I would have to get a test, and then I just knew it wasn't a matter of if I would get cancer, but when. And I think the best thing about now, present day, is that I don't have that weight over me at all. I can just live carefree without worrying about what phone call is going to come to tell me that I have cancer. So that's really the best thing about having undergone the procedure prophylactically. And it was scary to do, but I'm really glad I did it.